Hello, welcome back to my channel Lomzy Sews. For today's sewing project, I'll be recreating this cow neck top, but my own, I'm going to make it a cow neck dress. I don't want it to be a cow neck top. If that's what you've been searching, then continue watching till the end to see how I recreated it. Before I go into this sewing project, I'd like to do the norm. I would like to say a very big thank you to my returning subscribers. Thank you, guys. If this is your first time coming across my channel, consider joining the community by subscribing and turning on your notification bell icon. And please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe. Let's start with the tutorial. I'll be using this fabric. What I have here is satin fabric. It's not crepe. As you can see, it's dry. Can you see how strong it is? Both ways. It's not stretchy both ways. It's a satin, but it's not stretchy at all. Can you see? So that's what I'll be using for this. You can use 4 yards for this. To make this cow neck dress, first I'm going to be drafting it on a pattern paper, then I will transfer to my fabric. I just squared out a straight line, so from here down here I'm going to get the armhole length. So this line is the same thing as the chest line. For this cow neck, I would suggest if your armhole length is 9 inches, you make it 8 inches. If it's 7, make it 6. I hope you understand. If it's 10, make it 9 for this particular armhole. If you don't know how to get your armhole measurements, I will tell you when I'm done. So I'm going to mark this line out. My armhole is 9 inches. I made this 8 inches. Next, I'm going to make the shoulder slope. For us to do that, first of all, you measure from this line to this line, your shoulder divided by 2. So for you to take your shoulder, you take from one side of the shoulder to the other, wherever it is, divide that by 2, and that is what I have here. I'm going to mark it here. So this is my shoulder. You're going to drop this line down to this place. So I'll just go ahead and square this line out. Next, we're going to mark our shoulder slope. So from here, you come down 1.5 inches. Mine is here. And then from here, you're going to determine the neck width. Your neck divided by 5. So round your neck circumference divided by 5. Whatever that is, you impute it here. First of all, we are making the natural neck width so that we get the right shoulder sloping. So I'm going to connect these two lines like this. Now, how you get your armhole length is from here, from this shoulder slope down to somewhere here, you're going to divide your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. So from here to here, mine is supposed to drop here if I do this calculation. But because I want to reduce the armhole length, I reduced it to 1 inch. I hope you understand. Next, I'm going to get the waist length, the hip length, and then the final length. So I'll mark the waist length, the hip length, and then the final length is the length of the, either you make it a top or you're going to make it a dress. So this is not long enough. I want to turn this into a dress, so let me just cut out from this place and join it to this one. So for me, this will be the final dress length. So now this is waist, this is hip, and this is the dress length. I hope you get it. So you're going to get the circumference of this dress block. For us to get that, you have to divide your hips divided by 4, and you're going to add ½ inch easing allowance to that. So you're going to take it all the way up. So your hip measurement divided by 4, square it up to the armhole line. So now we have the dress block ready. The next thing you will do is to get the armhole curve. For us to get the armhole curve, you're going to divide from here to here. Whatever you get, divide it into 2. So let's say from here to here. This is where I'm marking from. So from here to here. So from here to here, you're going to divide it by 2. Whatever you have, mark it there. And you're going to curve this to meet this. So go ahead and curve that. You can use your hand to do this. You can use your curve ruler, whichever one that works perfectly for you. So remember, we are just working on the back. We'll use this to cut out the front. Next thing we are going to decide is the design neckline. So the design neckline, remember this is 2.8, and I want my neckline, the width of my neckline to be 4 inches. So this is where my 4 inches is I'm going to drop it down on the shoulder line, the new shoulder line. Remember, this is the shoulder line, but we sloped it down because of the way our shoulders are. So from here, I'm going to come down 1 inch for the neck depth for the back. I'll go ahead and connect this to this. You can also use your curve ruler to do this. So now we are going to contour the waistline. On the waistline, you're going to come in 1 inch. That is because this is a free dress. So I'm going to come in here 1 inch, and on the armhole line, I'm going to come in 1/2 inch. So I'll go ahead and connect this line and connect this to the hip line. Remember, this is the hip line. So I'll connect this like this. And for the hips, I'll go this way. So we'll go ahead and add sewing allowance to all of this. I'm going to add 1 inch here, 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and also 1/2 inch. I'll go ahead and cut this out. I'll go ahead and trace this out for the front pattern. For me to trace out for me to make the cowl neckline, I'm going to place this like this, and I'm going to cut open here. And I'm going to spread this out and give it like 7 inches. So I'll make sure I'll trace out all these edges. Just go ahead and trace them out. You can do this on your main fabric if you choose to, but I just want to do it on this because I don't want to deal with chiffon and the wahala of chiffon, of moving around and all that. I just want to work on pattern paper first, and I finish on. So next, if you notice, this is the neckline where the neckline ended. Can you see this? But I'm going to square this out from this shoulder line. You place your ruler like this and you square out that place. So from here to here, you're going to get the facing allowance for this. Decide how many inches you want it to be, and you fold this in. So I'm just going to fold this in like this. Fold this in like this. You decide how many inches you want it to be, and you're going to cut that out. So I'll fold it like this, and then I'm going to cut this out this way. So this is the pattern for the front. I'm going to tape this back. So this is the front and this is the back. Can you see? So I'll go ahead and cut this out on my fabric. This is it after cutting it, and for the back I've already used bias to turn the neckline. So you're going to place the shoulder of the back like this and use the front to sandwich it. So I'm going to go ahead and sew the shoulder close. Align it properly and you sew this place. So after sewing it, this is how it's looking. Note that I'm working on a half scale, so it's smaller than the normal body size. So this is the cowl neck. As you can see, you go ahead and also sew the side seam. So I'll close the side seam. If you have a sleeve, you attach your sleeve before you close the side seam. And after sewing it, this is how the cowl neck is looking. So I'll go ahead and put this on my mannequin. Make sure to hem it and also add sleeve to it. So if you have watched this video till this time, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So after making it, this is how the dress was looking on the mannequin. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.